Arjun was once a man full of dreams. He had a steady job, a loving family, and a heart full of hope. But life, as it often does, had other plans. First, he lost his job. The company he had worked for years shut down overnight. Bills piled up, and the weight of uncertainty pressed heavily on his shoulders. Then his wife left. She said she couldn't handle the stress anymore. Arjun was heartbroken, but he tried to stay strong for his young daughter. Daya, but fate wasn't done with him. One rainy evening, as he was rushing to pick up Dia from school, his car skidded off the road. The accident left him with a broken leg and no way to work. Arjun felt like he had nothing left to hold on to. No job, no family, no hope. He sat alone in his small, dimly lit apartment, staring at the walls, wondering, why me? Why does life keep breaking me? One evening, Arjun couldn't take it anymore. He walked out of his apartment, limping, with no destination in mind. He just wanted to escape the pain. He found himself at the edge of a quiet river, the moonlight reflecting on the water. Tears streamed down his face as he whispered to the night, "I'm done. I can't fight anymore." Just then, an old man appeared. He was a sage with a long white beard and eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of centuries. Sage asked, "Why do you weep, my son?" Arjun looked at the sage, surprised. He hadn't noticed anyone nearby, but something about the old man's presence made him feel safe. Arjun said, "I've lost everything. My job, my wife, my health. I have nothing left. I don't know how to go on." Sage said, "Come sit with me. Let me tell you a story." Arjun sat down, his heart heavy but curious. The sage began to speak. Once there was a young bamboo tree and an old oak tree. They stood side by side in a forest. The oak was strong, tall, and proud. The bamboo, thin and fragile, swayed with every breeze. One day, a fierce storm swept through the forest. The oak tree, though mighty, resisted the wind with all its strength. But the storm was too powerful. The oak snapped in half, its roots torn from the ground. The bamboo, however, bent with the wind. It swayed and danced, letting the storm pass through it. And when the storm was over, the bamboo stood tall, unharmed. The sage paused, letting the story sink in. Arjun frowned, confused. Arjun asked, "But what does that mean? Should I just give up and let life push me around?" Sage smiled and said, "No, my son. It means that strength isn't about resisting every storm. It's about learning to bend without breaking. Life will throw challenges at you. Some you can fight, and others you must endure. But if you stay flexible, if you adapt and keep moving forward, you will survive. And not just survive, you will grow stronger." Arjun sat in silence, the sage's words echoing in his mind. For the first time in months, he felt a flicker of hope. He returned home that night with a new perspective. He began to take small steps, first by healing his body, then by learning new skills. He reached out to old friends who helped him find freelance work. Slowly, he started to rebuild his life. Months turned into years. Arjun didn't just recover, he thrived. He started his own business, one that allowed him to work from home and spend more time with Dia. Arjun had learned the lesson of the bamboo. He had bent but not broken, and in doing so, he discovered a strength he never knew he had. So when you feel like everything is falling apart, be like the bamboo. Bend, but don't break. Trust that the storm will pass, and know that on the other side, there is light, growth, and a stronger version of you waiting to emerge.